Alas, I have returned. I must say, EPSXE, which is the emulator I use for PS1, and OBS, the program I use to record, do not like one another. I'll just lead off with that, because they keep crashing one another, and I have no clue what the problem is. But I digress, let's get into the game. So last time, if you remember, we had just arrived at the village after the dungeon collapsed into the ocean. And, well, that's where we are at the moment. And apparently there's a weird old guy outside in a tower, and there's a gate leading to that. But it's locked up, so we gotta find the key. So, Chubby Chocobo is the guy we saw in the dungeon earlier with Shiroma when the skeleton attacked, so we need to go find him. Oh. Okay, well, there are dogs outside. But anyway, we need to go find him and find out what's going on. So we go to his shop, not here. Well, that's unfortunate. So where do we go now? Well, we're going to head on over to Mrs. Baum's house. Before we really explore the village, we're going to go ahead and get the gate unlocked. So we head in, we talk to Mog and Mrs. Baum, and we figure out that Chubby Chocobo is actually at the shop. Which he wasn't a moment ago, I know, but he is now. After this conversation, specifically, so. And, you know, if only there was some way to get to the ocean floor. Well, maybe there is some way to get to the ocean floor. Yeah, something that'll go to the seafloor, and we gotta find it. Submission. Odd that Mog knows what a submarine is. Also, a little bit more odd that a submarine exists. I know this universe is kind of strange. I guess there are, like, living machines in this universe, so it's not that odd, but... Alright, so now we can go start our adventure in the tower, but before we do that, we're going to check out the village. So first off, we have Shiroma's house. We've seen it already. You go in there, you can save and talk to Shiroma. We have Mrs. Baum's house, which, you know, houses Mrs. Baum and her 3 children, one of which will run away from us, because he is very shy. The other 2 will just say little things here. Bombay-style wild rat curry. Yum, yum. Look at him dance. Oh, look at him dance. Talk to Mrs. Baum here and see what she has to say. No one wants to see that human. Alright, so let's go talk to Mog a minute. Now, if we faint in the next dungeon, we'll actually appear here by the bed. And if we talk to Mog, he'll actually give us a set of 4 items to take into the dungeon with us. A simple claw and saddle, a teleport tag, and I do believe whatever level of potion we have unlocked at that point. Like, if we're far enough in, we'll get a high potion instead of a regular potion, or... you know, something along those lines. But, let's go ahead and leave. So, if you remember, I gathered some essence last time, and we're going to be using that here in the village as well. But first, let's enter the storage store. Storage store? Yes, I do. Unfortunately, it's 1,000 gil, and we have literally no money. So, you know... Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry. Get away from there, he says. We'll find out what that's all about here in a little bit, but for now, we just need to do a little more exploring. We've got this odd rock. We've got a statue here. And if we talk to old Ben here, he'll, you know, completely blow us off. So, we can't really do anything here now, but this is a side quest later to unlock a feather. Specifically, Titan, which is the, Earth summon in the game. The Earth Eidolon. Then in here, we have a Tonberry Chef and a Marlboro. He's the drunken Marlboro, sitting in the corner just drinking his cares away. So maybe we can help with that, right? So we talked to the drunk Marlboro here. Yeah, I got a problem with you drinking. You need to stop. You're scaring off customers, my guy. Oh, but wait a minute. Do we have a Thunderbook? We do! So let's see what happens when we give him a Thunderbook. In fact, it's going to take more than one. It's going to take a few. And we're going to just skip this dialogue, because he's just going to be asking over and over again for us to electrocute him with the Thunderbook. So there are actually a few side quests like this in the village that can net you feathers, which is really, really good, because this one's fairly easy as long as you gather the Thunder Books ahead of time. And if you don't, you can always get them in the dungeon coming up. Although that would require, you know, getting them all and then teleporting out and restarting the dungeon. So fortunately, we grabbed enough the first time when we were in the first dungeon. I do believe it's around 10. Oh, maybe not, because there he goes. We had 16 when we started. I'll make sure to count exactly how many we have after that. And this is Ramu. I have never known how to pronounce his name, but he's a lightning summon, Eidolon. So he's an old man who controls lightning, and he's very useful. We're definitely going to be using him as a partner during the water dungeon for a little bit. We'll have to be careful that he doesn't die, though, because we'll lose the feather, but, you know, we'll probably be using him during the water dungeon coming up, so it's a good thing we got him now. Because I think that you can miss some of these events, or they'll sort of move on from them. Now here we have a couple golems who are trying to grow this lovely little tree. And what they want from us is our feathers. But we're not going to give them any feathers yet. Now, later on, when we start getting some stat boosting feathers, or some magic selection feathers, we will consider giving them to him, but for now, we're not going to. Here's where we needed the essence. Oh, over to the left, but we need a book for him, I think. Fire or thunder later on. But anyway, we give him Critter Essence, and what that does is that actually unlocks a permanent Dispel option. We can come here and pay 100 G, 100 gil, to just get Dispelled, all of our equipment. Later on, when we come back, we'll also be able to talk to the head magician to get a feather of our choice that will enhance our magic. We've also got this boy over here blocking the stairs to something special that we'll see later. And then we've got this one who constantly tries to avoid you. And their names are Biggs and Wedge, these two, which is a reference to some of the older Final Fantasy games. There's been a Biggs and a Wedge in quite a few of the games. Up here, we have Ben's house and Ben's child, who, very unfortunately, his mother has left because Ben is a workaholic. Poor baby Mo. It's awful sad. Very sad. Alright, well, we can get out of here now. We've exhausted dialogue. So now that we've explored everything, let's go into the shop right quick and sell some of these items that we have. See if we can make enough to actually, which I doubt, see if we can actually make enough to afford to store some things yet. Once we hit the dungeon for the first time, we'll definitely be able to afford it, though. And we'll probably teleport out a couple times during this next dungeon, just to store a few items for later. Oh, I gotta say, when I was a kid, I had the hardest time, when I was a little kid, I had the hardest time figuring out how to do this part, because he was just standing in the way, and I was like, well, okay, what do I do now? You know? It took me I'm a little bit ashamed to say it took me a few minutes to figure out to walk diagonal, you know? But I was like, you know, 4 or 5 years old, so gotta cut me some slack. Alright, let's enter the tower and see our second glorious cutscene. And we'll reveal who the old man is. Splash. Good lord, this would be frightening. Boom! Here he is, the one, the only, Cid Highwind, ladies and gentlemen. In this game, for some reason. Very odd. I guess Final Fantasy VII had just come out, so it's not that odd, but... I mean, there is a character named Cid in every game. In every Final Fantasy game, as far as I'm aware. However, this is the same one from 7, though. This is Cid Highwind, which is really weird. The Highwind is even in this game. The actual airship, you know. Alright, so we've got a couple of new enemies here. The first one you'll notice is these cactars. And if you kill them fast enough, they actually drop money, like quite a bit of it. You can get up to 400, but every action they do halves the money you can gain until it becomes either 50 or 0. I don't really remember. Usually, I don't spend too much time on the early floors of this dungeon because later on we'll get a shortcut skip that'll allow us to jump quite a few floors. So, generally, when I come here, I really only play the early floors once, maybe twice if I'm just having trouble at that point in the game. But we shouldn't have much trouble. I don't know why I attacked twice. Alright, we're not going to activate that generator. Those generators, though, you use a thunder or fire spell on them. Or you just use thunder, I think. And it reveals all of the traps on the floor. You can actually see them. Alright, now once we get to, I believe it's the 5th floor, we're going to unlock our new ally. Which is Cid, of course. And Cid's special skill, or action, as it were, is that he is able to leave mines behind. Now, he can't do it if there's already a certain amount of mines on the ground. And mines are interesting because they have this effect that deals damage, but only a percentage. It'll never deal lethal damage. Like, certain explosives in the game just won't deal lethal damage. Which is always useful, but sometimes it's unfortunate when, you know, you need to kill something and... Although, oh, a high potion, nice. We'll be grabbing some of those on our way out if we can, but, there are a lot more items in this dungeon than there are in the past one, so we're going to be testing items out for a while. Oh, gosh dang it. I didn't actually press that twice. My button's just a little funny. But, you know. Alright, so we've got this light claw, and we don't really need it. We'll have to sell it on our return trip. Use this poison, which won't affect us because of our saddle. Pick up this earth saddle, and we'll go ahead and move on. Now, it looks like there's an item in the top right room, so let's head up there first. Ah, the imps, the little teleporting punks. Well, I gotta love those imps. These golems. The only thing here, pretty much, that's not weak to fire. It really was a lucky find getting these claws in that first dungeon. Extremely lucky. Pretty much everything in that first dungeon is weak to fire. And a lot of things in this dungeon are weak to fire as well. Whoa, you get that big wrench. Grandpa. You're just about to beam us with a frickin' wrench. Jeez. Nah, no enemy here. I'm just here for, I don't know. I don't remember why I came. Yes, I've got a very selective memory in real life as well. The imps. No, you know, don't worry about the other monsters, but the imps are the real problem here. Not walking cactuses or giant statue men. No, the imps. The ones that can teleport. They're the problem. Yeah, he's good at freaking... I identify with this Chocobo quite a bit. He's very simplistic. He's here, he's just along for the journey. You know, always doing what other people tell him to do. Being responsible for everyone else's bullcrap. And he just wants, you know, he just wants simple things out of this. He just wants to hang out and get some good food. You know? Alright, let's talk to Cid here. Want to see my skills? Yeah, drop one of those mines. We won't be going back in that room, but drop that mine. Now, there's something important I need to discuss about this dungeon. Eventually, there will be a segment where the floor is split into 2 areas. And we'll be abusing the fact that every time you go from one area to the next, it resets the floor. We're going to be abusing it to gain quite a few items. In fact, how many drain books do we have? Oh, we have 8. That's perfect. So later on in this dungeon, there will be a certain type of chest that you have to use magic to open. You'll use magic on it, and then if it's the incorrect type of magic, it'll give you a hint about what kind it is. Now, if you use a drain book, however, it just automatically opens the chest for you. And those chests are often home to very, very good items. Sometimes summon stones, which is what we're hoping to get to make the boss a little easier. Now, if I remember correctly, the boss is somewhere between floor... it's between floor 15 and 20. I think it's maybe just 16. I'm gonna use this just to figure out what it is. There's not really too many bad nuts in this dungeon, so it's not really a big risk taking the chance there to figure out what it is. Realistically, the only thing that's going to happen is we're going to get slowed or we're going to lose some health. Maybe a little bit of energy. It just depends. But more often than not, it's beneficial to try nuts on this dungeon. Alright. And also, even if we do get a bad nut that maybe reduces our energy by 30%, we'll only hit it once and then we'll know in the future. And my hit rate's a little low. Alright, well that's actually kind of good, because that's going to get us an Ifrit feather. Or a Fire Up feather. One of those. Although, well, again, there's a few things that are weak to fire on this dungeon, but most things aren't, so we're going to go ahead and hit that. Nice, it was a repair. It was a repair one. Either way, I mean, that still gives us a good offense, because this claw is fairly powerful. At the moment, I think I'd rather have a powerful claw than a feather that's fire. Also, the imps can jump into these mech suits. You can deal 1 damage to them normally, but once the imps jump into them, you can deal normal damage. But then again, the imps' stats kind of rise exponentially. Do we have a teleport tag right now? We don't. Okay, we're going to need that. So we're going to turn this way, and we're going to use one of these potions, actually. I was thinking about kicking the nitro, but I realized I was missing a little health, so... It feels odd that really with this game, I do more explaining than anything else. I don't know, I've played this game a lot, and it feels nice to be able to tell other people about it. Oh, a collar. Nice. Collars are sort of like accessories. Okay, let's get rid of this wood -1. So collars are like accessories. They give you bonus effects. They're always unidentified, even when you equip them, so you'll never know what they do until you actually identify them. Alright, let's see here. Iron and flame. I could do that to give it a little more durability and make it into an iron with flame effect. That might be a good idea. We'll take a peek at it. We'll see what we got here. We'll use thunder, actually. Be a little bit weaker attack-wise, actually. Although its durability would go up. Nah, we'll keep it flame. We don't want that. That's garbage. Alright. So Cid will always attack those mech suits, by the way. Which is kind of annoying because you'll just be walking past them and he'll decide to smack the crap out of them like that. The imp was going for it. The imps will always try to get into the mech suits also if they're in the same room with one. Aha! Here's one of those chests. We're going to use one of our Drain magic books, because they're not very useful in this dungeon. Ooh, Mithril Claws. Very nice. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of these light ones. Get some Mithril Claws here. Mithril is, so, it's wood, iron, then Mithril in terms of basic claws. They, you know, they don't have any extra effects or anything, but they're just fairly powerful. And you can find them in this dungeon, but they're a little rare. Now Crystal Claws would be very nice if we could get one of those, but we're probably not going to get one of those. Alright, let's go ahead and hit the next floor. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I didn't think that would work, but... Go away, Cid. Go. Anyway, go ahead and head to the next floor. Ooh, we started at a shop. Very nice. I can actually dump some of my items here. Very nice. Let's see. Do we need earth right now? Earth would be pretty good here. We're gonna drop this because we have no clue what it is at the moment and no way to figure out what it is. We're gonna drop the nitro because we don't really need it anymore. Yeah, okay. So, let's see how much good old death here will give us. 24, 25. That's actually enough to buy a summon stone. They're both Shiva, though, which is ice, and that's not great for what we want to do right now. Oh, an Onion Knight. These guys are annoying. They'll unequip all of your items. That's their special action. Digging Claws. It's not really... Well, I mean, it's a little useful here. A repair card, actually. You know what? I think I'll get the repair card and then use it on the Flame Claws for now, because we're going to be grinding in this dungeon just a little bit, and I'm going to need a good set of claws. Alright. And all this detritus everywhere. Trash and scrap iron. Oh god, these things. Rollers. These things are awful. They make an awful noise and then they explode when their health gets low. You... Onion Knight. Time to re-equip all my stuff. They're actually kind of useful because you can use them as a free dispel pretty much. Alright, let me see here. We're going to go ahead and equip the Earth Saddle because our no poison is going to break soon. And we really don't want that right now. There's not really any poison stuff in this dungeon either. So we're probably going to want to save that for the water dungeon later on. Oh. Which is actually the dungeon after this one, so it's not even too far off. Alrighty. Need to get some lightning. A lightning feather would be really nice. We have one, so that's good. We'll actually probably use the lightning feather towards the end of this dungeon as well. Because I think, I don't really recall, but I think the boss is weak to lightning. It's funny, for as much as I've played this game, I really don't remember some of it. Oh, Slowpoke Nut. Let's get rid of that and one of our potions. We've got plenty of bottles, so we can afford to get rid of these potions. Ah, stop it. Also, I'm taking such little damage that my HP recovery rate's probably fast enough to mitigate all that. Plus, we've got Cid here, and he's got pretty high attack. Kick. Alright, let's get out of here. Now, I could try to steal all of the items in the shop, and I have a teleport tag in case it'd go wrong. Although there are 2 spaces here where he could trap me. Okay, it's only, what, 4? 4 spaces? I'm gonna try to steal everything. And if it doesn't work out, I'm gonna teleport. Let's steal the most important things first. Oh, these are all wood, I think. There's really not a whole lot worth stealing here. Yeah, let's go ahead and use one of these potions, and that'll solidify our choice here. Because I'm not paying for that. Alright, then we'll use... Well, we'll empty this one. Alright, we've got a map card and a sleep card. Too bad we couldn't just kick that at him. Alright. So we're gonna try to steal this stuff. Alright, we're gonna have to... Oh no, I can't just walk out of this door? I really thought I could just kick the door open. Yikes. Well, now I have to pay for those potions. Alright, let's see. We picked up this. Because there's no way I can make it all the way around. That's not gonna happen. So... Also, I'm gonna drop this nut right here, because I don't need it. I think that's all we really picked up. This drain book as well. Alright, we'll just pay for it and leave. Actually, I guess it... Well, no, I don't think that would have worked. Let's see, the floor down is up here. Or floor up, I guess, technically. We're in a tower, so... Alright, so, I mean, we did get some health out of that, so it wasn't completely a loss. Ooh, Vibro Claws. That's a good one. Very nice. We're gonna be fusing that later. Honestly, if I'd kept those Light Claws, that would have been really good. Alright, let's go ahead and equip those Crash Stones as well. Crash Stones explode, so they're good for digging into walls or hitting groups of enemies. Oh no, I've been smallified! Get him! Alright, get him. Ah, one good crit deserves another. Alright. Oh, a switch. Uh-oh. Well, at least we can kick these. Alright, we're good here. In fact, we even blew up some of the wall. Nice. Alright, nothing down here. We're all empty. Man, I've always loved finding switches in this game, just because more often than not they drop chests. Which is great, man. Getting chests is fantastic, because more often than not you get books out of them. And whenever I play this game, I like to stockpile books, just as a collectible sort of deal. Dang it. I really hate Onion Knights. I mean, I don't hate them. They're just annoying. Alright, so we're definitely going to be fusing those Vibro Claws later to get some attack boost going on. I'm going to try to fuse multiple claws to try to just maintain some strength throughout the coming dungeons. Although I am going to attempt to get a couple different claws. That way I'm not just running through the whole game with these flame claws. I'm gonna go ahead and eat that. Oh, why did I try to examine that? I'm a dummy. Alright, a regular peanut. Not bad. Don't... Oh, yep. Please stop. Yeah, I'd rather take the 4 damage from the Onion Knight and stop that thing from exploding. Whoa! This isn't good. Okay. Well, there's the next floor. A Quake book. That's good. Oh, man. These floating eyeballs. I forget what their name is. But, yeah, I'm not about that. Gosh dang it. Why do I keep trying to examine? Oh, no. Another fire book. That's good. We were running low on fire, I do believe. Yeah. Fire and blizzard. Now, honestly, I should be using some magic to try and build my magic level up. But we're probably going to save that for later on. Although if we do, we're going to have kind of under-leveled magic. We're going to hit this chest first. Alright, a rough card. That could be a number of things, and since we know it's not repair, it could be polish. We'll go ahead and use that on the Vibro. Ah, it was rust. Well, that sucks. Oh, a hidden passage. What do we got over here? Awesome. Dwarf Claws. Nice. Dwarf Claws inflict small on our opponent. Which is definitely a bonus. A warped card. Okay, this one could actually be the polish card. So we'll use it on the Vibro Claws as well. Yep, nice. Polish increases the equipment item level by 1. So let's see here. I guess I could go ahead and equip these right quick. Oh, Vibro +3. Very nice. Very nice. Not bad at all. So we're going to go ahead and use Mithril as a base for one of these two. Probably the Vibro. Alright, Vibro's hit rate's 68. Yikes. Alright, we're going to go ahead and fuse that into that to try and sort of bring up that crit rate a little bit. Alright, we'll also see... Actually, we'll go ahead and see about our Flame Claws. And we'll use Fire. 75. 86 with 16 attack isn't bad. That's not bad at all, honestly. Plus it'd be +9. Durability would go up to 21. That wouldn't be bad at all. Toughness would... Well, toughness would stay at 8. The level limit would rise, so that's good. I think we'll go ahead and go with that. Go ahead and get some extra power behind our attack since things aren't going to be weak to fire coming up. I will also take a peek at adding Dwarf to this. Because we could actually add Mini to our effect. We drop our attack a little bit, but our hit rate would go up to 92, and that'd be pretty good. Level limit would rise to 45 also, so... We'll go ahead and do that. We'll get a good sort of middle ground with this claw. Very nice. Alright. Alright, oh yeah, this is just a dead end down here. Alright, so sometime I'd like to play... like I say actual, but I guess this is an actual run as well. I'd like to play another run of this sometime. And sort of, like, play a full run, like, you know, the full grind and everything. Right now, we're just kind of breezing through the game. Speaking of which, we're going to be ending today's video after this dungeon. Oh, these guys, the little gnomes, they plant explosives. Fortunately, the explosives, like I said before, can't kill you. Oh, like a no dwarf saddle, nice. They can't kill you, but they're still rather annoying and take a large chunk of your health. Alright. Get them! Also, if you attack them in the location that they plant those, you can actually see them. So that's good. Sweet nut. Tired. That's not good. But we'll be teleporting out of here soon anyway. Because there's a few things we need to do back at the village now. Like, for instance, we need to find the shortcut. So it's not really a big deal that we actually lost a fair bit of energy there. Oh yeah, we need to do this right quick. There we go. Another one, huh? Interesting. Oh, verify. Very nice. Pretty sure everything was already, you know, identified, but, whatever. Stop it! Another shop, huh? That must be where that other one led to. A map, smeared, bent, torn. Got any carry tags? Nope. Titan. I think I'll go ahead and use this potion. Now, I guess if I knew exactly where the stairs were, I might have a chance at stealing everything he has, but I don't know, it seems like it's an awful far ways off, yeah. Alright, we're gonna head down and go to this last room here. Collect this item in the corner. No dwarf saddle, we already have one of those, but we use a peanut, perfect. There we go. Alright, let's move on to the next floor. Oh, I hate this one. This one was always really annoying to me as a child. Because it's a puzzle floor. So there's 4 switches, one in each major direction. And we're going to have to activate these switches until we figure out which one actually turns the middle piece towards us. Oh, shit, thieves. No! Shoot. So if you kill a thief before they steal from you, you actually... Oh, the floor is right here. Excellent. We're not doing this floor at all then. But if you kill a thief before they steal from you, they have a chance to drop a thief key. Which I believe this might be our double area floor. But anyway, this is a thief chest, and you need a thief key to open it, but they have absolutely fantastic items in them. Alrighty. So, like I said, I believe that this is... Oh no, that thing's gonna cast Drain. Or it's gonna blink around like a ding-dong. So these things are Drain Wizards. I don't know what they're actually called, but they cast Drain, which is annoying. Jiggly Tonic, huh? Let's see what that is. Eye Drops. Got a potion here, which I'm definitely gonna drink right now. Gonna eat this nut. That way I can wander around this floor more. Yikes. Come on, Cid, what are you doing? Oh no, you're not stealing my Blizzard books. Get out of here. We'll come back to those in just a moment, but I definitely don't want to get Drain cast on me. Oh, yikes! This is really bad, because my defense is so low right now, that if they cast Drain, it's gonna hurt real bad. Alright, so we're gonna go to the next map. We're gonna get a cutscene here. Not like a big, gloriously animated one, but an actual in-game cutscene. But we're halfway there, or so. Maybe a little bit more. Oh. Oh, things are about to get serious. Frickin' dragon just walked up. Bahamut. Crazy. So, there's something like Bahamut only appears to Warriors of Time, aka the main characters of Final Fantasy. It's really interesting that this Chocobo gets to see Bahamut. Also, we're getting some story about some very scary bad thing that we definitely don't want to be real. And then he's gone! Alright, so now we could get more energy if we wanted right here. Only 3,000 gil, which is ridiculous. I have that, though. Alright, so now we're going to be abusing this area to generate lots of items. So as long as we have the energy to keep doing this, we're going to keep doing it. And then we're going to teleport out of here. This is also a good chance to get some extra experience. Go ahead and use that potion right quick. Right. Oh. We definitely want to get a couple thief keys while we're here as well. Even if we don't actually end up using them, they sell for quite a bit, so... And as long as me and Cid stick together, and I don't get caught in a narrow narrow corridor like that, we should be able to take any thief before it actually is able to hit us. And dropping a peanut there was really good. Yeah, so we should be able to stave off the thievery, but also, you know, get some thief keys here. Looks like there's 2 thief chests on this floor, so that's good. Oh, 3 thief chests. Nice. So, the cool thing is that we can literally do this infinitely. Whoa, he's dancing. But we can literally do this infinitely because the Grim Reaper that chases you, Doom, will actually reset every time you leave the area and come back. So, it's definitely worth abusing in this area. Let's see if we can find some more thieves. The enemies spawn infinitely, so you don't really have to worry about enemies despawning. So that's good. Oh, there's one. Oh. Darn, still no thief key. Well, let's go ahead and move back to the other area and then come back. It'll keep generating new items and new chests, so it's not like it really matters if we leave these ones. More than anything, we're just here to farm some items. And after that, we're going to be warping back to the village to start some side quests and things. So this part may be a little boring, but it's definitely worth it as far as the gameplay is concerned. Also, a drain book. Nice. Damn, I can't believe we still haven't gotten a thief key yet. We've killed like 10 thieves. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of... Well, I've got 2 potions, actually, but I don't know about that. Gosh dang, man. I'm a frog also, but as long as I stay on the aggressive here, should be fine. Oh, gotcha. Also, so you notice I'm flashing, which means I'm about to change back. But if you stay on water, you can never change back. So I could just sit here and move forever and it wouldn't matter. But the second you get off of that, back to being normal. Wow. I didn't know tonberries were actually cats. That's crazy. Hey, come back here. Yeah, you're tiny now. Come on. Oh, he's gonna wait on us. I see a switch. That's good. Because switches on this dungeon can actually lead to hidden areas, so... Oh, we actually get some shelves this time, too. Very nice. Nope. This might actually be a good floor to start using some magic. Getting some magic leveled up. So I think I'll go ahead and do that. I think I'll start using some magic while I'm on these floors. Let's see here, our spell level. The first one is just 1. So let's go ahead and use Blizzard once. Get that spell level up a little bit. Because as they increase in spell level, they actually become fairly stronger, so... Okay, well, he's too far out of range. I'm going to try to use Arrow a little bit more frequently because Arrow is kind of the weakest magic. It's not very strong at all unless you hit something that's weak to it. So we kind of want to buff that a little bit. So we'll probably be spending a fair bit of time on this floor just grinding and farming. Oh, monsters become items, and there were no monsters in here. That's unfortunate. Alrighty. You know, I mentioned before that I was disappointed in the sequel, or I may have half mentioned it. But there's a sequel to this game. It has nothing to do story-wise with the story of this game, but it's, you know, it's a rogue dungeon, and it's themed after Final Fantasy, with a Chocobo as the main character. So, it's okay. It's a good game in its own right, but I really wish that they would have included more of the mechanics from this game, because they didn't. So, magic books kind of exist in that. You actually have classes that level up that have skills, but there's no feather system, and the allies are just kind of bland and don't really have any personality. Except for the, like, 1 or 2 main story allies. Because you can get a ton of different allies in that game. But most of them just don't really matter that much. Or just sort of unlockable characters. And while it's cool, I wish that it would have had more going for it based on this game. I don't know. I'm just griping, though. Nope. Man, a thief key would be nice right now. Should probably steal some thief essence if I get the chance. Alright, perfect. This should kill it. Oh, this should kill it. Perfect. Uh-oh. That's not good. Let's see. Are these boys actually affected by their own medicine? I think they are. Yes, very nice. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and use one of these potions. Pick up this thief essence and carry it with us until we leave the dungeon here. When we leave the dungeon, we'll know exactly what it does. Alright. Probably gonna do this until I hit about 50% energy without nuts. Probably a few more times, at least until I get a single thief key. Oh, look at that! A thief key. Nice. Alright, so we've got that criteria hit, at least. We definitely don't want that tired nut. I thought maybe for a second we'd get lucky enough to have a second thief key. We're gonna find out what this is by hitting Cid with it. Tasty Nut. Excellent. Tasty Nuts restore 30 HP and energy, so they're just better peanuts. We'll actually be able to buy those when we head back. Alright, we got some Mithril Claws. No clue how strong they are, but a high potion. We definitely want to take that with us. So let's drop our regular stones. We won't be needing those again, probably, so go ahead and drop those. Oh, look at that. Another bookshelf. Another thief chest. Sticky tonic. Damage tonic. Not good. But he'll recover some health. He'll be alright. Let's see, how much experience do I need to level up? 815. It's not too bad. I think I'll keep doing this until I hit level 15 at least. Try to get some grinding in, like I said, since we're just kind of doing a casual run. You know, it's not... You really don't get any chances like this in this game to just grind as easily as you do right here. And as consistently. With really good items, too. Yeah, 410 is probably just the best one here. We're going to get rid of this regular No Dwarf saddle. We'll keep the unidentified one because we don't know if it's good or not. But we definitely know that that other one isn't. Alright, let's see here. We'll use it on the No Dwarf. Identify, it's +2. That's not bad at all. Alright, my claws are getting damaged, so what we're gonna do is... Oh, we're gonna use this repair card first off. Alrighty. That's good. So when we get back and find the shortcut, we'll find a new friend, and when we do, we'll actually unlock the ability to repair our equipment once per village visit. So that'll be really useful. And we're definitely going to use that quite a bit if we're going to be doing a casual run with a select certain amount of claws. Do I have another thief key, or did I use it? I used it already. Alright. We might get rid of this mithril claw, depending on what we, pick up from the next thief chest. Just depends. Just depends on what we grab. If it's a summon stone, we'll definitely be grabbing that instead. Alright, we've got one space left. Alright, a polish card. Very nice. We're definitely going to be using that on... Well, actually, we might use that on our no poison saddle. It'll give it a little bit more durability, and also we kind of want it stronger, so if it breaks, it'll give us a feather. Because they have to be a certain level before they'll actually give you the feather for whatever the equipment is. So it's definitely good to spread that around. Yeah. So this is actually probably the best point in the game for the early level grind and farming. Just because of this actual floor. Oh. It's so silly when they taunt one another like that. Oh, miss! Unlucky for you, huh? Hey, there's level 15. Alright. Probably hit a couple more thief chests and then we'll warp out of the dungeon. I want to really try and get a, oh, an empty bottle, thank goodness. But I really want to try and get a summon stone for the boss fight coming up. I mean, if I have to, I'll buy one from the next dungeon shop I find, I guess, but it'd be nice to just get one first, you know? Heh, little thief. Very tiny boy. And these vibro claws were such a good find. What do we got? A hidden passage. Very nice. Ooh, to a shop? A hidden shop, huh? Very cool. Got more flame claws here, too. Flame... Oh, order claws. Dang, that's pretty good. Alright. What do we got we can get rid of? Let's dump the mithril ones, and that'll put us at almost enough. We could definitely drop these no dwarf. We're not going to need that for a long time, realistically. We don't even really need that. So we're going to go ahead and get the order claws. Order claws are pretty cool. They attack in 2 directions, which is pretty awesome. We're going to be using those eventually as well for something. Flame... Polish. Ooh, for only 500. Let's see. Will we have enough for that? Oh, yeah, we'll definitely have enough for that. We'll go ahead and use it on the order claws, too. There you are, good sir. Alright, we'll probably fuse our order and vibro together. That way we can have that strength, but that attack range. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. We're good. Alrighty, anytime now. Thank you. That was a pretty good find in that secret room. Damage tonic. That can do up to 100 damage. Do I really want that? I don't know. Not really. Oh, well, alright then. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and head back to the last floor, and I'm going to do this probably one more time. And then we'll probably teleport on out. I say probably because I'm not sure. There might be something that piques my interest. But we'll do this at least one more time, and that'll probably be it. That's it, deal with them. We got low health, Cid. Alright, a thief key. Perfect. Yeah, we were going to use magic a little bit, so... Let's actually get some of our health back right quick, and we'll just use magic on everyone else in this room. Oh, an identify card, too. Perfect. Yeah, so eventually, once our spells level up enough, we'll actually get an animation change, and they'll all look different. And then it'll happen again. And the third one's pretty cool for a lot of them, so... Alright, what does Thief do? Thief Essence was Thief Essence. It just gives haste. That's not too great. I mean, it could be useful for the boss, I guess, but I don't really know if it's worth carrying all the way there over something else. Especially if I can get a Summon Stone. I mean, if I can get a Summon Stone, I'll drop it in a heartbeat. Well, let's go ahead and... Well, we can't now, but we can drain infinitely, which is great. Yes, drain infinitely. Too bad it doesn't raise our spell level. That would be fantastic. That would be a very nice exploit. Also, I guess I could hit Thief and start stealing from people, but I don't know. I think I'll just go ahead and finish up this room as Chocobo. Like I said, I want to get one more Thief chest right quick. I know. I've been saying I'll leave for minutes now, quite a few of them, but I definitely want to get one last Thief chest. There we go. Alright, let me just drop this right quick. Now, which one? I'm gonna go with the one on the left. Oh, I guess I have two Thief keys. Nice. Polish card. Excellent. Go ahead and use that on order. We'll have a pure order claw, which is pretty cool. Crash stones. A terrain book. We're getting a lot of good stuff out of this floor right here in particular. Oh, well, we'll look and see if there's a thief chest, and if there's not, we'll just sell that. Oh, two of them? Really? Well, we got Titan. We don't need this anymore, so we'll go ahead and use it. I'll go ahead and get rid of this right here. Pick up these thief keys. See if we can find a thief chest, and if we can't, we'll just leave and maybe put them in our stockpile. We'll either sell them or put them in our stockpile, depending on if we can actually afford it. Nah. No need to do that right now. Don't have room for it anyway, so... Ow! Dang, son, that was a lot of damage! Dang old Tonberries, man. Beating the crap out of me. Alright, doesn't look like there's any thief chests, so we're just gonna move on. That'll give us some extra cash when we get back, so... Let's go ahead and teleport out. Alright, and now we can start a few extra side quests. Let's go ahead and save the game. Very nice. Alright, so... How much money do we have? We only have 600. We need to go ahead and leave. We need to go talk to Chubby Chocobo first, whose name was Fat Chocobo in the original release, but... Oh! We found it! Yeah, man. I'm glad you did. Yeah, monsters keep coming out, so I put boxes here, you know, to stop them. They're all scared of the boxes. I don't know why, but it's working. Alrighty, so let's go and sell some things to Chubby Chocobo. Alright, we're gonna sell our thief keys to start with. Alright. Actually, we probably need to keep most of this. What we need to do is get a teleport tag right quick. Alright. We'll be coming back here to take that shortcut in a little bit. Let's go on in here. I do want to rent storage, but you're asking way too much, my guy. 1,000? Ooh, I don't know about that. Nah, I mean, we can afford it right now. There's a way to get it for cheaper, but honestly, I'd rather just do it right now. It's not that big a deal. We have the 1,000 gil. Alright, so let's go ahead and place some things in storage. We're going to be putting all our cantrip books in storage, because they're not really useful right now. We're going to be putting our no poison saddle away. And really, that's it, because I guess we'd like to go see about fusing those claws. Alright, let's talk to this boy. Nothing yet? Eventually, he'll let us use that. So now we can get a dispel for 100 gil anytime we want. And also, we can talk to the head magician and get a feather. Alright, so he's going to show us a feather and ask us what we think it looks like. We're going to say a feather because it looks like a feather. And then we get to pick one. Alright, so the biggest area is going to be Blizzard Storm, but Thundercross is going to be really useful coming up, so we're going to go with it. Alright, Thundercross is going to be able to let us hit things in 4 different directions at once, which is very, very useful. So he's saying all that. We're going to go ahead and leave. Now that we've got our first feather. The more we use it, by the way, the faster we'll unlock getting our next free feather from him. So let's go here. We should be able to talk to Ben about the statue. We're going to tell him an earthy smell. And then later on, we're going to come back and he's going to ask for a Quake spellbook. Magic book, my bad. Anyway. Let's go on up here right quick, and there should be a goblin couple. Very nice. They're going to want a collar. So we're going to have to bring back a collar to give to this boy here. Oof. Man, that sure sucks. He's busy. Alright, let's leave and then come back right quick. Oh, she's still here again, right? It's just gonna... Yeah. Poor guy. Oh, Titan Stone, huh? He wants to buy the Titan Stone? I don't remember what item to actually give him, but we'll go ahead and give him the Titan Stone. So I usually just give him a collar, but... Alright. Okay, so let's see what we have on us. Oh, we need to check the beach right quick. Oh, no treasure. Like I said before, I have no clue how to actually start that Sylph event. Okay, we've got our stuff on us, so let's go save the game right quick. I would save at Sharoma's, but Mrs. Bombs is closer, so... Ah, always cutting it off. Alrighty, let's go. We're gonna go to the shortcut. Excellent. Well, alright. I make him very happy. Oh, circles of the guy! Alrighty. You can have my teleport tag, guy. Alright, so now we just have to pass a bunch of floors without Cid, which shouldn't be that big of a problem. we've got the equipment for it, so it's not that big a deal. Uh-oh. Well, in that case, let's electrocute that thing. We need to increase our spell level anyway, so might as well start grinding out some magic. Alrighty. These things are also weak to electric. I guess we could go ahead and use our new feather out. Let me show you what it looks like. There we go. I mean, that's just the first animation, so it's not impressive, but it'll get much better later on. It'll also get much more powerful as well. I really probably should have brought 2 teleport tags, but I feel confident in the fact that I should be able to just find one in the dungeon. It's reckless, yes, but, you know, it's not that big a deal. We're just here to play and have fun. Uh-oh. No, thank you. Hey, level up. Nice. Where are the stairs? Oh, oh, right. My, rocks got unequipped as well last time. Shortcut to the 6th floor, baby. Very nice. And there's our boy Cid. Now later on, if we get further and teleport out, we can actually find a secondary shortcut that'll take us even further. And that's pretty cool. Really need to start using more magic. So Thunder and Fire will both level up after one more spell book. Or magic book, I have to say, because there is a magic book called Spell in this, so... Which is funny because it's called Spell Level, but... Yo, Cid, thank you. The regular potion. More Vibro Claws? That's pretty sick. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. It's sleep. Why would I expect anything different? I'd say that this is probably the room with the stairs, or this next one. Since that's realistically the only rooms left, so... Alright, now we're just going to try to blaze through the dungeon. We're not going to be abusing that floor or anything. We're going to be trying to get the heck out of here. Actually. Alright. Now we're in a good position where we can... Oh no! I was facing the wrong direction! Dang it. There we go. Just hit all 3 of them at once. Very nice. Oh, you can't kill the Crash Stones. What am I doing? Again, Crash Stones have that explosive effect that deals a percentage of your health instead of actual damage. So we can't really kill with those. Which is unfortunate. They're more for utility anyway, but it really keeps them from being a viable, like, escape weapon, you know what I mean? Where you're just like, you need a weapon in that instance that's ranged, and you don't want to use magic. Now, I guess that's what the normal stones are for, but you start finding less and less normal stones on these floors, as opposed to Crash and Warp. And I guess, I mean, your attack is high enough that it really doesn't matter if you get in close with enemies. You should be able to kill them within a couple hits. Oh, this isn't good. Oh my goodness, come on. This floor is kicking my butt. Aramen, by the way, I think is what those things are called. Come on, Cid. We don't really want to leave Cid behind and let him get killed. So if he dies, he'll be gone for the rest of the dungeon until the boss fight, so... They're a little hammer. Oh no! No, get off! If you stay on those long enough, you start kicking things. So, we're actually going to use this chance to equip some equipment, though. and see what it is. Alright. Alright, and we had Earth on. Let's take a peek at this right quick. Defense is really bad, but I gotta say that durability and toughness is pretty good. Let's say it's level limitless. Oh, it's only 30. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, let's not walk into that again. Oh, Cid can actually hit you standing on that, by the way. Which is definitely not what we want, so let's move on. Ooh, books. Very nice. You know, I don't think I've played a game where you read so many books as this one. Like, you read a lot of books in this game. Unless you do a no magic run, and then that's gotta be, like, at least a little scary, I imagine. We kind of want to... We want to save some of our Thunder Books, but we also want to use them to the point where we get good enough with them that they deal actual damage. So we're just kind of sparingly going to be using Thunder Books along the way. I want to save at least 10 of them for the boss fight, so... But in the early days here of leveling, it's very easy to get our level up with these things, so... We could honestly get to level 10 with Thunder by the end of this dungeon. It's possible. This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me. Woo, 64 damage. Very nice. Alright, that's gonna be something with our equipment, so... Let's try it on our second order claws. Nice. 33 durability is pretty good. If only I could find another repair kit, or repair card and use it on my claws that I'm equipping right now. Why do we got... Actually, it's an item, isn't it? Alright, let's go grab that item right quick. Digging claws, nice. I'll probably save a set of digging claws for later on. Well, actually, I don't know. I'm probably not gonna do the post-game content in this video. I might. Not in this video. I'll do that some other time on a real run. Because the post-game content is a fair bit. It's 5 dungeons. And that could take a while, so not really gonna do that, I don't think. I've got Crash Claws, which will make this floor a lot easier. Alright, I'm equipping them, gosh dang it. Alright, let's kick a normal claw into that, or rock into that, there we go. Also, I need to go ahead and equip these. Thank goodness I have 17, that makes this floor so much easier. It's actually really good that these guys are here with their explosives, because it makes it easier to travel through this horrid place. Ooh, Cid, what is your... Okay, you're at almost full health. It's weird, he only took 1 from that. Hello, little gnome. I'm not the gnome! Potion? Exciting tonic. Let's go ahead and use this exciting tonic. Oh, very exciting. Uh-oh. We don't want that to happen. Oh, but here's the stairs. Let's leave. Really don't like that floor. Alright. Oh, actually, there might be shelves in here. There's not. Just a stove. Guess we can mix our Vibro and Order Claws. Our Dwarf and Order Claws. Let's see about that right quick. Alrighty. 90's not bad. 92 actually, if they turn out to be Order. Do we want to lower our hit rate to get more durability though? It's a tough choice. It's probably not a good choice. I think we'll just go with Order. Pattern 1. I think that'd probably be the best. Raise that hit rate a little bit. Alright, now we can take a peek at these other Vibro Claws. I don't think this will really do anything but average out our stats. Yeah, it's gonna be bad, so we're not gonna do that. Go ahead and equip these bad boys. Very nice. We're gonna get a lot of utility out of that. Well, maybe not a lot, but we're gonna get some utility out of it. Alrighty. Yep, let's get going. I might grind a second on here just to get a peanut. Actually, maybe not. Ooh, but at least I got some energy back. Use your rain book on this boy. Man, if only you could get a feather that would upgrade it so that Drain increased your energy as well. Nice. Please be a peanut or a tasty nut. Very nice. Alright, we can move on to the next floor now. Ooh, actually, let's go ahead and murder these boys. Nice. Very nice. And a Quake book. Excellent. Alright, onward. We've only got a few more floors before the actual boss, so... Oh, this is spooky. Eat it, nerds! Alright, we didn't get any thief keys, so we're not going to get that chest, probably. Yeah, the order claws are pretty cool. Sorry, Cid, but I kind of don't want to get stolen from twice, because one of those guys will get away. So... Alright, get him. Fire book, that's okay. You can always use more fire. And these Tonberries deal so much damage. Compared to everything else here, these Tonberries deal a lot of damage. Cantrip book. It's funny, that's the first one I've gotten. I'm on floor 11 already. Alright. It's a long hallway right there, jeez. Now we get to see the silly animation for the thief. A carry tag! Ooh, alright. And we found that teleport tag, so... We're gonna go ahead and let this run out right quick. Alright, we're going to use the carry tag to give us more inventory space and take the teleport tag, and then head to the next floor. Alright. This one's a little weird. This one's kind of like a big maze as well. Also, we got a collar. Alright, we've got wood saddle, so we're gonna get rid of that. We definitely don't need it. We might get rid of that light saddle, too, just depending on what happens. Do I have a regular potion? I do, so let's go ahead and swap out that regular potion for this high potion. Alright. Thank goodness for Crash Claws. Oh my gosh. Hey, it's a tasty nut. Very good find. Okay, let's go ahead and pop that right there. Alright, Scorched, huh? Confusion! Yay! Memory tag. Hey, here's something funny. The first generation of Pokemon, if you got sleep as a status and you woke up, you still didn't get your turn. Which is real unfortunate. No! Amnesia tonic! Gag me! I mean, whatever. We know what everything is, so... It's not that big a deal. The Amnesia Tonic makes you forget the name of all your items, though. It's just a little annoying. I mean, we know what everything is, except for the saddle, which we didn't know in the first place. Or, the saddle. The collar, so... No big deal. We know those are both high potions, and that's what's important here. Hatched up car, huh? Right. Repair. Very nice. Come on. Stain. So that's either polish or rust, probably. Am I willing to take that chance? No, I'm not. Rust. Okay. Good thing I didn't take that chance. Unequip all my items again? Come on. For real? It won't matter if I equip that or not, because we won't be able to find out what it is. Ooh, cool. Alright, so I think this just sets traps with its secondary, which is pretty lame. Cid, you're gonna have to take care of this guy. I'm over here dying, man. Right. I think it's great that every enemy has an animation for opening a chest. It's pretty great. Except the frog. The frog just stares at you. Another drain book. Too bad everything on this floor is going to be mechanical. Can't use drain against mechanical or undead things. It does 1 damage. It's another earth saddle. Go ahead and use one of our high potions, I suppose. Alright, we're probably near the stairs right now. Excellent. Alright, so it should be this floor or the next one. Yeah, okay. Who the heck built this big tower? Oh, it wasn't Cid, apparently. Oh, but now we get to see our new ally. Cidtank! I call her Cidtank. You get to name the tank. It's pretty great. Cidtank's an unlockable character in Chocobo Racing. Alright, let's do this. We don't get a save, though, so that's unfortunate. Not that it matters, I don't have a memory tag on me right now anyway. This boss isn't too difficult. It's just two of these regular imps in the machines, but they're a little stronger, and then that one that has a ranged melee attack. And Cidtank does a lot of damage, though, so... We're going to focus mainly on the little guys, and let him sort of deal with the big one. Because the little guys can get very annoying. We can hit them with their own bombs, though, which is very cool. So, I'm just going to be doing that for a second. Oh, had him lined up perfect right there. See if this does any extra damage. I don't think it will, because it's ranged. It'll probably do less, but... Yeah, Cidtank does quite a bit of damage every single attack. Although he is still very capable of death, so... We don't want to leave him alone for too long, really. Looks like that boy's gonna get hit by his own bomb. But even if Cidtank does die, we should be able to take the boss out, so... It's not that big a deal, really. Well, we got one of the boys down, and this one's about dead as well. They don't actually have a whole lot of health. Probably around 280, 300. Somewhere between like 280, 320 health, I do believe. Alright, well that boy's down. Alright, Cidtank still has 100 HP. Very nice. This guy doesn't stand a chance. This is also a really good chance to get our level up on Thunder. Once it reaches 10, it'll actually evolve into Thundara and be much stronger. So, there we go. That was easy enough. Fairly easy boss fight with our extra grinding and farming we did. Got a lot of Thunder books. Was able to just kind of walk in and beat him up. Alright! If only I could remember what it was. Yeah, I did have one of those on the way up here. We climbed all this way for you to tell me you want me to take you back to the village. Oh, okay. I guess so. Yeah, let's do it. Alrighty. Back to the village. With our victory music playing. Excuse me a second while I take a drink. Man, good stuff. Yeah, of course. The Cidmarine? Awesome. Lovely name. Here we go. It's a big frickin' submarine. And it has cannons. And arms. Like, geez, man, what were you preparing for war over here? It's got claws as well. But all it takes is one little screw up. And Chocobo's the guy to screw it up. Man, his beak must be sharp, by the way. Oh, we're gonna see Chocobo in a bathing suit, and it's cute. Look at him, he's got a snorkel and everything. Little oxygen tank and flippers. Oh, there she is. In all her glory. Whatever she is. Not looking very great. Probably a good thing it's underwater, honestly. Hey! It's just like right over there, my guy. The submarine just makes a bridge. It's very silly. Alright, let's go back to the village. We're going to check out a few things. We're going to check the beach right quick. Which there's still nothing here, and I still don't remember how to start that event, so... we'll go into storage right quick. We'll talk to our boy, who will be real happy we found his hamster chip. Indeed. Also, very nice. Please do, yes. Okay, what do we want to fix here? Probably our Earth saddle, I imagine? There we go. Let's see, can we actually equip stuff out here? Very nice. Alright, oh, nice! It's a memory collar. That's cool. Has no chance of forgetting the map. Very nice. Alright, so we're gonna put this light claw in here, or light saddle, this vibro claw, and this digging claw. We need both of those in there. Put this cantrip book up. We're gonna bring our drain books because the next dungeon has those chests. Excuse me. We're gonna leave these stones behind because we don't really need them, or the warp... Excuse me, or the warp ones. We'll keep that teleport tag with us, though, because we'll probably need to warp out of the next dungeon. Now, we're not going to play the next dungeon right now, but we're definitely going to do some village stuff right quick. Alright, so Ben's going to want a book right quick. And when we do that, we're going to leave and come back, and we'll get our next feather. Oh, well, maybe we have to wait till we actually enter the next dungeon. But that's cool. We'll still get it. We go in here. We'll see what's going on with these two. Gobby, did you like me present? What? You what, mate? I'm pretty sure no matter what you give him, it's still the same thing. She's just really high maintenance. You know? Alright, now he wants to make a special sauce, and we need something for it. Superb sauce. I think we need an essence, but I'm not sure if it's a specific one or not. Alright, we're not going to go to the tree because they just want more feathers. We are going to go in here, though, because he should have figured out this. Nice. We let him borrow a book, and he uses it on the stove, and then we can actually use the stove from now on. Oh, duh! What? I didn't even think about the fact that ice isn't fire. Yeah, you don't say, my guy. Yes, I am. Why, thank you. Alright, we're gonna take Quake All, because Quake's fairly strong, and that, just the whole room. Everything in the room gets hit with Quake All. So, we're gonna take Quake All. We're also going to talk to a man who we haven't used the feather yet, actually, so. Alright, let's go ahead and head out. Let's go see Ben's kid right quick and see what he thinks. It'll still be the same thing, I do believe. Until we, until we get Ben back home to his kid by getting Titan finished. So, let's see, do we need to buy or sell anything? Doesn't look like it. Actually, we could sell that extra earth saddle we have, I suppose. So in the future, we'll be able to come back here anytime we want after we unlock a new dungeon to unlock a shortcut to said dungeon. Alright, what do you have for sale? Do you have high potions yet? No, no high potions. That's okay, though. We're going to buy a teleport tag, because we're going to need that on the next dungeon. And now that we've done that, really, there's nothing else to do in this part except go save the game. I guess we could go talk to Mrs. Baum and see what she has to say. Oh, same thing. So, let's go save at Sharoma's house. I like Sharoma a little, you know, a little bit better than Mrs. Baum. Not gonna lie. Alright. Let's go save at Sharoma's house. Alright, and that'll be the end of this part of the video. So, if you enjoyed, please check out the next video. You can like or subscribe. That's up to you. I'm not gonna, you know, force you to or anything. But if you felt like you enjoyed the content, you want to know when more comes out, give a subscribe. You know, if you just liked it, give a like. Doesn't matter to me. You can leave a dislike if you'd like. That's up to you. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time in the next video.